Hello dear children, welcome to online classes for class 3. Today we will study second part of the chapter Poonam's Day Out from your EVS book. I am Alka Rana TRT from KV number 3 Sagar. In the previous video of this chapter, we had studied about different types of animals around us, their places of living and their way of movement. So, before starting today's video, let's have a very small question based on the previous video. Children, look at the picture. Identify these animals and their way of movement. You have to identify the three animals shown in the picture. Can you identify them? Yes, the first one is a fish. And what is the way of movement of this animal? Yes, a fish swims. Now the second picture is of a kangaroo and it hops. And the last picture, what is it? Yes, it is an eagle and it flies. Yes, it flies. So these are the three animals which have different way of movement from one place to another. So now we will start our today's video. Sounds of different animals. Children, you must have seen different types of animals around us. And you saw that these animals produce different types of sounds. The sound of all the animals and birds or insects around us is not same. They make different sounds. So we can also differentiate them by just listening to their sound. And they have different name for their sounds. So let's have a look at the different sound produced by these animals. Children, can you identify this? It is a bird. Now listen to the sound. Children, have you heard this sound earlier? Yes, you might have heard this sound in the morning. It is the sound of birds. And do you know the name for this sound? It is chirp. So, birds chirp. So, birds chirp. Chirp is the sound produced by birds. So, let's have our other animal. Children, what is it? It is a dog. Do you know how is the sound of a dog? So, let's listen to it. Yes, children, a dog barks. It was the sound of a dog, and the sound of a dog is called bark. Now the next animal is, yes, you can easily identify this animal. It is a cat. Now let's see how does a cat make sound. Yes, so cat make a sound of meow. So the sound produced by cat is called meow. Yes, you are correct. And this sound is quite familiar to you. So our next animal is, can you identify this animal? Yes, you are correct. It is a cow. Let's see the sound produced by cow. Children, do you know the name for the sound produced by a cow? A cow. Listen to it again. A cow moo. So, the sound produced by cow is called moo. Let's go to the next animal? It is a lion. Have you ever heard the sound produced by a lion? Listen to the sound. Children, do you know the name for the sound produced by lion? The sound produced by a lion is called roar. Yes, a lion roars. Next is a horse. Sound produced by a horse is like this. Children, have you heard this sound earlier? This is the sound of a horse, and the sound of a horse is called neigh. So, a horse neighs. Our next animal, let's have a look at it. It is a frog. You must have seen a frog after rains. So, how does it sound? So children, this is the sound produced by a frog. Do you know the name for the sound produced by a frog? So the sound produced by a frog is called croak. So a frog croaks. Now next is bee. Have you ever heard the sound produced by bees? You can also imitate the sound. Just have a look at the sound and listen it carefully. Children, this is the sound produced by bees. So when the bees produce this type of sound, it is called buzz. So the sound produced by bees is called buzz. So now children, we are done with the sound of many animals. Now look here, have a look at the name of different sound produced by animals. A cat, meow. A dog, bark is the sound. For horse, the sound is neigh. For the cow, the sound is called moo. For pig, it is called oink. For goat, it is called bleat. For a donkey, it is bray. For a mouse, the sound produced by it is called squeak. For a frog, it is called croak. For a snake, it is called hiss. For a bee, it is called buzz. For a bear, it is called growl. For a lion, it is called roar. For a tiger, it is called growl. For an elephant, it is called trumpet. And for a chicken, it is called cluck. From the figure, you can identify that the animals have different sound. And you must have heard the sounds of these animals. You must have listened to the sound produced by a chicken or an elephant or a cat, snake. Now you can tell the name for the sound produced by these animals. Children, now we have houses of animals. Why do we need a home or a house? We need a house to live in. A house protects us from heat, cold and snow. It also protects us from thieves and enemies. And in the same way, there are houses for animals and it has different name for different animals. So let's have a look at the house of different animals and what is the name for it. Children, look here. A lion lives in a den. You can see that there is a lion who is sitting in a cave type structure of rock and it is called den. So the house of a lion is called a den. A lion lives in a den. Its house is called den. D-E-N, den. Next we have dog. You can see that dog is sitting here. A dog lives in a kennel. So house of a dog is called kennel. K-E-N-N-E-L, kennel. You can see it is made up of wood. Yes. Now we have horse. Horse lives in a stable. S-T-A-B-L-E, stable. Now, stable is a building type structure which store horses with apartment. You can see that there are two horses which you can see they are living here in different apartments or parts of a building. So it is called a stable. Next we have birds. You can look here. There are two birds and they have made a nest. Now you know that bird lives in a nest. Yes, bird lives in a nest. You can see here there are small babies of this bird. So bird make its nest on a tree with the help of these grasses, twigs, etc. So birds live in a nest, N-E-S-T, nest. Next we have hen. Hen lives in a coop. You can see these two pictures. In these two pictures there is coop. So the place where hen lives, it is called a coop. So coop is a box-like structure in which there are usually bars or wires in which small animals are kept. So hen lives in a coop, C-O-O-P, coop. Now pig. Pig lives in a sty, S-T-Y, sty. You can see there are pigs in this and the house of the pig is called sty. Next, bees. You can see that there are many bees in this picture. So bees lives in a beehive. Yes, this is the hive of these bees. So B-E-E-H-I-V-E, beehive. Next, rabbit. Rabbit lives in a burrow. B-U-R-R-O-W, burrow. So they make this burrow by digging the earth. It is a hollow structure, hole type structure. So rabbit lives in a burrow. Now next we have cow. Cows live in a shed. Cows live in a shed, S-H-E-D, shed. You can see there are many cows who are eating grass. So the house of cow is shed. Now in this picture you can see there are many ants moving out of their hole and this is called ant hill. So ant lives in an ant hill, A-N-T-H-I-L-L, ant hill. So their house is called ant hill. Spider. Children, look at this picture. You can see that there is a spider who is making its web. Yes, spider lives in a web. W-E-B, web. Its house is called web. So children, now you have seen there are different varieties of animals which have different sounds and different houses, and they have different name for their houses. There are even animals which are found in our houses and which are not welcome, like cockroaches, mosquitoes, rats, etc. But there are animals which we keep with us. So let's have a look at these animals. Children, look here. Domestic animals. So what are domestic animals? Domestic animals are the animals which lives with us and we keep them for some reason. For example, a dog. Dog guard our house. Similarly, we keep cow or buffalo for milk. People keep sheep for wool, hen and rabbit for meat or egg, and horses to carry their load. So in this way you can see that there are different variety of domestic animals. In this picture also you can see there are different animals like dog, cat, buffalo, goat, sheep, cow, horse, rabbit and hen. These animals live with us because they give something to us. So they are called domestic animals, animals which live with us. Children, look at these animals. They all are wild animals. So what are wild animals? Wild animals are the animals which live in jungle or forest. So they are, have a look at this picture, tiger, lion, elephant, giraffe, zebra, bison, chimpanzee, koala bear, monkey, cheetah, hippopotamus, rhinoceros, wolf, bear, leopard, jackal, fox, deer, gorilla and kangaroo. These animals are called wild animals. We don't keep these animals in our home because some of them are dangerous. So these are called wild animals which live in forest. Now children, as you have studied about so many animals, here is a question for you. Identify the animals from their incomplete picture. You can see that there are 3 animals shown in the picture. You have to just identify them. The first one is a, yes, you are correct. The first one is a dog. What about the next animal? It is a fish. Right, it is a fish and it lives in water. The next animal is a cockroach. Yes, cockroaches can be found in our houses. Now children, here is an exercise from your textbook. Actually, it is question based on riddles. Do you like to solve riddles? If you like it, then you have. Who am I? Actually, you have to find out the animal. Find my name in the crossword and put a circle around it. Hint is given to you. The first one is, banana is what I love eating. I spend my time jumping and leaping. Children, which animal likes banana to eat and spend most of its time in jumping? Can you identify? Can you think of an animal which like to eat banana and like jumping? Think of it. Yes, you are correct. It is a monkey. Yes, children. You can look here in the picture that the monkey is jumping. Now you have to find monkey in this crossword. Look here. Yes, this is monkey. So you have to circle it like this. Now let's have our next hint for the next animal. Now children, we have, on the walls webs I weave where insects stick and cannot leave. Children, think of an animal which weave web on the walls. You can see this animal in your house sometimes where animals stick and cannot leave. Yes, an insect got stick to it. Can you think of it? Yes, you are correct. It is a spider. Yes, look here. It is weaving a web. Now, search for the spider in the crossword. Yes, it is here. So, spider is the answer. So let's go to the next riddle. Our third riddle is, I remain awake the whole night and go to sleep in broad daylight. Children, think of an animal which remain awake in the night. It means which does not sleep in the night and sleep in the daylight. Think of it. Yes, children, you are correct. It is an owl. Now, look for the owl in this crossword. Can you see it? Yes, it is owl. It is circled in red. Now, our fourth riddle is, croak, croak, croak is my sound. In water or on land I am found. Children, think of an animal whose sound is croak, croak and who is found in water as well as on land. You have learned about the sound of animals. So which animal make the sound of croak, croak? Yes, you are correct. It is frog. Yes. Now, look for the word frog in the crossword. Have you got it? Just check your answer. This is frog, circled in green. Now, next we have fifth. I appear after rainfall, have no feet, so I crawl. Yes, it is an animal which appear after the rainfall and it has no feet, so it crawl. So this animal crawl. So can you guess the answer? Have you got it? It is a snail. Children, look here. This is a snail and it has no feet. So that's why it crawl. It crawl very slowly. Now look for the spelling of snail in the crossword. Have you got it? So check. Snail. Yes, this is snail. Now next we have our last riddle. Slow and steady is my pace. I always win when there is a race. It is actually a story. Children, have you heard of this story? In which an animal moves slowly, runs slowly, but still it wins the race. And slowly and steady is my pace. It is its way of walking. Can you find out it? Yes, you are correct. It is a tortoise. Yes, it walks very slowly. But still it wins the race with here. Now find out the spelling of tortoise in the crossword. Do you got tortoise in the crossword? Yes, it is here, circled in yellow. So you have got answers for all your crosswords. Children, now look at this picture. Can you identify these animals? Try to identify these animals. Yes, it is a rabbit. Now next, a horse, ant, frog, monkey, and what is this? A bee, and the big one, big animal is elephant. Yes, you can see that all these animals are of different sizes. Now children, if I ask you which one of them is the smallest in size, can you tell me? Yes, ant is the smallest of them all. And who is the biggest one? Elephant is the biggest animal. So your question is, arrange these animals in the order of their size, smallest being the first. It means you have to arrange these animals from the smallest, then the one which is bigger than the previous. In this way you have to arrange them. Now, which animal should come in the first? Means which is the smallest? It is ant, should come in first number. Then we have bee. Then we have frog. Then rabbit. Then monkey, horse, and at the last, elephant. Look here. Yes, animals in the order of their size. This is the order of size. It means they are arranged here in the increasing order of their size. It means from smaller to bigger. So we can say that there are variety of animals around us, from biggest to smallest. They vary in their sizes. Children, you have studied a lot about animals in this chapter, and you have seen a lots of animals around you, and you also like these animals. Children, they are also living beings and they have feelings, so we should never hurt them. We should be kind to the animals. They are very useful to us and for our environment. They are important part of our environment. Now children, let's revise what we have done. Match the animals with their home and name each of them. Children, you can see that here in one column there are animals and in the other there are home of these animals. You can see in A, capital A, it is rabbit, horse, dog and lion. And what are these? You can see a dog is sitting here. It's a kennel. Now this, you can see lions here, so it is a den. Now this one, see, it's a burrow, and the last one is a stable. So you have to match it. So rabbit lives in a burrow. So you have to match this with their place. Now next, match the correct sound to given animals. In one column, the name of the animal is given, and in the other, sound of these animals is given. You have to match it. For example, cow. What is the sound of a cow? It moo. What is the sound of dog? It bark. The sound of cat is meow. Now horse, it is neigh. For lion, the sound is roar, and for the frog, it is croak. Now children, here is an activity for you, a jigsaw puzzle. This puzzle is also given in your book. So in a jigsaw puzzle, a picture of any animal or fruit is cut in such a way that one has to really think it hard and then arrange the pieces of this picture to fit the picture together. You can see that there are the cuttings of these picture in white. So you have to arrange it together to make it fit in the drawing. So what you have to do? You have to make your jigsaw puzzle. And for that you have to do these things. Draw a picture of any animal. You can draw picture of any animal of your choice. Paste the picture on a cardboard. You have to paste it on the cardboard now. Cut the cardboard along the edges of the picture. You have to cut the cardboard. Next, cut this cardboard into unequal pieces. You have to cut it by your own choice into unequal pieces. Then there are different pieces of this picture. Now you can give these pieces to any of your friend, relative, your parents to arrange it, put them together so that they can make the picture of that animal. So this is the activity for you. You have to make your own jigsaw puzzle. So these are the two examples. It is a lion and it is a elephant. Now children, thank you. I hope you like the video. Stay home, stay safe.